It's Wednesday morning. It's about 10:30 a.m. Earlier this morning, there was another school shooting in Minneapolis at a Catholic school. The church attached to the school, the chapel, was filled with elementary age school children, and a gunman came up on the outside and opened fire on them while they were sitting in pews. He fired at them through the windows. He was outside of the building. He killed two children, 8 and 10 years old. They were shot and killed while sitting in a pew in front of Jesus. Two other children are in critical condition. 10 or 12 other children were injured. 3 adults were injured. The shooter is a young man in his 20s. He took his own life. I did a lengthy post this morning, and I was like, these little school-age children were literally sitting inside the church looking at Jesus when they were shot to death. And I rhetorically asked Christians, Catholics, evangelicals, I'm like, where was your God then in that moment as these little school-age children sat there staring, looking up at Jesus while they were being shot to death? And if you want any understanding of how evangelicals and really anybody in any religion can forgive pedophiles who are members of their religion, and how God can't put out every fire because he gave humans free will, but he's omnipotent and he's omniscient. I mean, the contradictions and the mental gymnastics and the hoops that a lot of these folks jump through in order to excuse, in order to forgive, in order to just brush away any responsibility, any accountability. I, Why would you pray to a God who lets this happen to children who were in church worshiping him in that moment? Elementary school age children who were sitting in church worshiping him as he watched them get shot to death. But God gave us free will. Then he's not omnipotent. He's just not. Because he's either omnipotent and sees this shit and is just like, that's a shame. Or he's not omnipotent. It's just, I mean, why would you worship a God who watches elementary school age children get shot to death in church at the very moment that they are worshiping him? In that moment. Or watching while an 8-year-old little boy gets molested in the rectory. God's just up there scratching his head. Man, I really wish there was something I could do about this. Wow. I gave him free will. Dang it. Almost time for Jeopardy? Okay, I'll be right there. How the fuck do you worship that kind of a God? That's just completely lost on me. It is completely lost on me. But you do you, I guess.